Welcome back. We're going to continue our yoga practice today by going into tabletop and doing some floor work. Okay? So to do that, we're going to go on the long ways of our mat. Our hands are wide open and our palms are on the mat straight under our shoulders, and our knees are right under our hips and our back is nice and straight. Okay, we're going to do cow and cat. So for cow, you're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to take your head up. Your belly drops down a bit. There's a concaveness to your back. And then on your exhale, you're going to push up with those arms, arch that back, tip your head down, and exhale all that air. Let's do that again. Deep breath in for cow. Exhale for cat. Deep breath in for cow. And exhale for cat. Now we're going to widen our knees, bring our big toes together. We're going to push ourselves back into child's pose. We're coming down, we're stretching out our hands in front of us, and our forehead is on the mat. This is our resting pose. Take some deep breaths here. Nice slow breathing, long exhales. And come back up into tabletop. We're going to do a little bit of floor balancing here. So we're going to take and stretch out our right fingertips in front of us and our left toes out behind us. Nice and long on these limbs. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, lift them both. So this takes a little bit of balancing to stay on these opposite limbs. We're going to take a deep breath in, and on our exhale, we're going to bring the arm out to the side and the leg out to the side for awkward airplane. Deep breath in, bring those arms and legs back out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, exhale, awkward airplane. Deep breath in, exhale, straight out. Now we're going to place our hand underneath our shoulder and just drop our left leg, leaving it long. Kickstand those toes, and we're going to push back. And that should give you a nice stretch in your calf area. Release and come forward a little bit. Deep breath in, exhale, push back. Another breath in. This time we're going to lift that left leg. We're going to bring it over to the other side of our right leg. And now we're going to turn our head and look over our right shoulder. This gives us a nice spinal twist. Let's take a few breaths here. And another breath. And release. Bring that knee back in so that we're in tabletop again. We're going to take our right hand and we're going to put it right underneath our face. Our left arm, we're going to take a deep breath, and it's going to go straight up into the ceiling. And on our exhale, we're going to thread that left arm in through the gap that our right arm creates and come down on our shoulder. We're threading the needle. Now that right arm can go straight out in front of you. You're down on your left shoulder. Or you can bring that arm behind your back, the right arm, and lock it there at your waist level. Take a few breaths. Return your arm back to the mat, slide it underneath by your shoulder, and lift yourself up. Okay, let's do all that on the other side. Left fingertips out in front of you, stretch out that right leg, take a deep breath, and lift. So both limbs are lifted. Take a breath here. Take another breath, and on your exhale, let's bring the leg and the arm out to the side. Awkward airplane. Breathe. Exhale, straight out. Breath in. Awkward airplane. Another breath in. Straight out. Let's bring the left hand back underneath our shoulder and drop the right toes to the mat. Our leg is still long. Push back for a calf stretch. And release. Push back again. And release. Let's lift that right leg. Set it down over on the other side of our left, turning our head over our left shoulder. I'm going to take a few breaths here. This is a nice spinal stretch. And release, returning to tabletop. We're going to take our left hand right underneath our face. Our right hand with a deep breath goes straight up to the ceiling. And on our exhale, we're going to thread the needle and come down on our right shoulder. Our left arm goes straight ahead of us. Take some breaths here. Don't hold your breath. You can also lock that arm behind your back along your waist. Take a few breaths. Bring the hand back under your shoulders and come back up into tabletop. We're going to widen our knees again. Put our big toes together and come back into child's pose. Stretching our arms out in front of us, forehead to the mat. Breathe. I want you to take your fingertips and make a big circle on the floor, bringing those hands back to your heels. Grab a hold of your heels. Your forehead is on the mat. Take a breath. Continue breathing. Release those heels and clasp your fingers behind your back. Let your hands rest on your hips. Taking a breath in, we're going to come up on the knees and bring the arms up. Our head is still on the mat. Arms are straight up, stretching our shoulders. Exhale, bringing those arms back to your hips, returning them with a circle on the floor back above your head, and come back up to tabletop. Now, once you get in position for tabletop, I want you to push your hips over to the left side as far as they will go. This should feel really good. A nice outer hip stretch on the left side. Remember your breaths. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, let's stick them out to the right side. Lean as far as you can to the right side. You stretch your right hip. Breath in, again over to the left. Breathe in again over to the right. Come center. We're going to rock now. Oh, our friend is back. We're going to rock. We're going to push back onto our hips and then exhale, coming forward. Deep breath in, lean back, pretty butterfly. Exhale, come forward. One more, lean back, deep breath in. This time we're going to come into upward facing dog. All our weight is on our arms and our shoulders and the tops of our feet. You can stay on your knees like I am right now, or you can lift those knees up off the mat. That is an advanced upward facing dog. Take a breath. Another breath, and on your exhale, bring your tummy to the mat. Come on to your forearms into cobra. Now with cobra, we're arching our back a little bit. To make sure you don't hurt your lower back, lift each thigh and set it back down and pull away from your hips. So you're engaging your thighs. You're tightening that muscle. That helps to support your lower back. Take another breath. Now let's bring those hands back underneath by your shoulders. Kickstand those toes and come back into tabletop. We're going to ready ourselves for downward facing dog. So your toes are kickstand. We're going to take a deep breath. And on our exhale, we're going to push ourselves up onto our toes and onto our hands. Your arms should be alongside of your ears. Let's pedal our feet. Let's move them up and down. They can be exaggerated movements. You can lift that foot right off the floor if you'd like. Working all those nice muscles. All right, now let's hold the down dog. Try to push back so that your heels go to the mat. Breathe. Take another breath, and let's walk our hands and our feet together. And we are in ragdoll. Your arms are heavy, your head is heavy. The top of your head is facing down to the mat. Let your shoulders relax, and your arms are just hanging there. I want you to lift up your toes and put your fingertips underneath your toes. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees just a little bit. And on your exhale, straighten your legs and pull up with your arms. Take some breaths in this position. And release. Take those hands to your shins. Now we're going to straighten out that back. We're looking like an ironing board here. Another breath in. Bend those knees a little bit. And we're going to let go of everything and slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Your head will be last so that you don't get dizzy. Straight up. Let's take a deep breath overhead. Exhale into cactus arms. Arms are like a goal post, leaning back a little bit. Deep breath up. And arms to your side. We're going to do just a little bit of floor work here, where we're standing and our hips are wide apart. Our toes are going away from us. Now do a little test. Your knee should be going in following the same direction as your toes. Spine is straight, hands on your waist. And we are going to come down into a yogi squat. So we're going to come straight down. Our back is straight. Our butt is straight down, not out. Okay, straight down. Hold this for a breath or two. Release and come back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, come on back down. This time we're going to pulse a little while we're down here. Up and down just a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale, come straight up. One more deep breath in. Exhale, yogi squat. Bounce. Back up. Bring your toes to the center. Deep breath up again. Exhale into cactus arms. Another deep breath overhead. And bring your arms to your side. Okay, that concludes this part. I'm going to log off and we'll come back and complete our practice today with some more balance and some relaxation. Thank you.